For the middleweights as they make their walk into the ring, please do give it up for, in the blue corner first, it's Alex KO Thorne.
Now we're back in the middleweight division, Josh, after a quick hop over from the other side of the Cage Warriors stage. Certainly earning our money tonight.
Yeah, Alex Thorne coming to the stage here out of Phoenix MMA in Bournemouth. Really well-rounded, you know, those 7 wins, 4 by TKO, 3 by sub, so this guy can get it done any way he needs to here in this cage.
And now please welcome his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner as he makes his walk, it's Arvidas Juska.
And making his way to the cage to oppose Alex KO Thorne is Arvidas Juska. 32 years old, he's 5 years the senior of his opponent. Standing 6 feet 1.5, so negligible height difference. Another aggressive fighter, Josh. He's coming in with a slightly uneven record. 1 win against the 3 defeats. That 1 win was by TKO though, so he's obviously a man capable of finishing. He's fighting out of the MMA clinic here in London, so you've got to think as well, he's going to have some home crowd support here at the Indigo.
I mean, Juska is a very, very tough character. He really can get stuck in, he can have a scrap and survive a lot of storms, but, you know, he's fallen on tough times lately, as you said, you know, 1 and 3 in his record. It's something he's really looking to turn around, and he's got a tough test in Alex Thorne. You know, both guys really like to strike. It's kind of Muay Thai versus more MMA-based striking in terms of styles. But, you know, don't count the Lithuanian out. If it gets to the case where both these guys are trying to land inside the pocket, he's got a great chance.
Absolutely, they certainly do breed them tough in Lithuania, and they breed them tough at the MMA clinic. The likes of Brad Wheeler fighting out there. That's a man with no reverse gear, and I'm sure Arvidas Juska is of the same ilk. Fantastic action coming up this evening, live around the world from 9 p.m. and of course, Josh, capped off by a fantastic bantamweight title fight. Josh Reed challenging Nathaniel Wood. That's all coming your way later, 9 p.m. UK time. BT Sport, UFC Fight Pass, and of course all our international broadcast partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 rounds in the Cage Warriors middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 7 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 183.5 pounds. Fighting out of Bournemouth, England, Alex KO Thorne. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Muay Thai fighter with a professional record of 1 win, 3 losses. He stands a little over 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighed in at 184.6 pounds. Fighting out of London, by way of Lithuania, Arvidas Juska. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
One of the best in the game, referee Mark Goddard, about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds, if they need them, in the Cage Warriors middleweight division. Alex Thorne in the black, Arvidas Juska in the white, grey and black trim. Touch of gloves, and we are underway.
Going to be interesting to see who tries to pull the trigger first on this one.
Thorne immediately stepping forward, taking the center of the cage.
Juska sitting on his feet a lot more, bit of a bouncier style. Good inside cut kick to start.
Looking very focused and intense is Juska there. Nice kick to the stomach. Tries to circle out there.
Well, he's using that push kick to try and keep the range away, and then circle good knee as the clinch closes. But he's got some wrestling to do here.
Well, you can immediately see that Thai style influence in Juska's game. He's still trying to pull that head down. He's going to have to create a nice wide base there, which he is having some success doing to avoid this takedown. Thorne, though, really looking to suck his man's hips out from underneath him. Switches to a single to rip his man off the cage. Yes,
good combination from Thorne. Really like the way he pinned his opponent against the cage, switched off from that ankle pick to the single, but immediately Juska's hopped himself back to his feet. So hard to keep a guy down once you've done the hard work of putting him on the floor.
And not just physically hard, it must be mentally pretty disheartening when you've put all that effort in, finally got the fight where you want it, and the next thing you know, your man's popped right back to his feet.
It's a really nice high underhook from Juska. You can see he's trying to fire those knees off, but obviously as soon as a knee comes up, he does take his base away a little bit.
Nice single knee strike to the body there from Juska, and again.
It's good head control, it's good clinch control, and he's really stopping Thorne from getting in down on the hips and changing the level effectively. And I think he's starting to have success with the knees now.
Yeah, certainly not pleasant having those knees driven hard into the body, and a real smack coming off that like a side of meat being tenderized by Rocky Balboa. Oh, again, huge knees! Juska looking to pounce here.
He's really got to try and capitalize on this. He obviously doesn't want to get too overzealous and drive forward, but the knees to the body set up the knees to the head, and Alex Thorne very much on the defensive, but he gets all the time to recover here.
Juska perhaps not interested in engaging on the ground, just looking to throw those big bombs over the top. He's going to watch the up kick though.
Yeah, definitely. He's not too bothered about it at this stage. He's doing a lot of damage to the legs as well. But he's playing that game where he's trying to half let him up, and at a certain point, Marc Goddard's just going to say, you know what, let him up.
Referee Marc Goddard there is just issuing a brief warning to watch the kicks to the head of the ground. He spotted that earlier on, wanted to wait for a brief break in the action there.
You know what though, Alex Thorne, when he stood up for that break, was a little bit wobbly. He's getting recovery time, and all the time he spends in here as well, he's going to be regaining a bit of air as he looks to drive that shoulder into the midsection.
It looks like Thorne suffered a cut here as well, Josh, or perhaps a bloody nose, it seems.
Yeah, I think one of those knees, very, very clean. Again, trying to suck that leg, going back to the ankle pick. He's got to get his hips a little bit lower.
Nice sprawl work from Juska. He's going to be very careful throwing knees in that position, though.
It's a very classic wrestling combination against the cage, but sprawl down now, and Juska starting to do the damage.
Big punches from Juska.
This is going to be so tiring for Thorne as he's got to defend this guillotine now.
Alex Thorne's really had his world rocked up. Guillotine looks like
yeah,
it's over. Oliver Juska puts on a Muay Thai clinic and finishes with a submission.
Yeah, with a short choke grip. But really, he did the damage with those knees in the clinch. And he did enough in the defensive wrestling to really make it awkward for Alex Thorne. And it gave him the opening to land some horrible, horrible knees.
And Josh, we talked about it during the fight, but the sound coming off those knees was absolutely horrific. The amount of power he was able to generate in such close quarters.
You know what? He maintained, I mean, we'll see on the replays here, he maintained such good clinch control as those knees came through. Here's the finish, and you can see it's a guillotine grip when he's actually got his grip of his own wrist rather than driving the arm all the way through. It's a nice short choke variation, but he's got Thorne so compressed up against the cage, there is absolutely nowhere to go.
And as you say, Josh, very likely that Thorne was still perhaps a little dazed there, trying to defend that choke, trying to defend the position.
Yeah, no question whatsoever. I mean, you can see it again here. His base goes out from under him, and once that posture breaks in his neck, you know, he has no recourse here. He's absolutely done.
Well, we talked about our first fight being fast and furious. This one certainly lived up to billing as well. A huge submission win for Arvidas Juska here at Cage Warriors 86. And we'll throw this one to Andy Friedlander in the cage to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has scored a stop to the contest at 3 minutes and 43 seconds of round number 1, declaring the winner by guillotine, Arvidas Juska!
Well, Arvidas Juska goes some way to evening up that record, gets his second professional win here at Cage Warriors 86.
Arvidas, many congratulations. It was a Muay Thai display, those knees softening him up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy that I won at last. Thank you for everybody who came here, especially for my coaches, Paul, Chris. Without them, I'm nothing.
It must be nice to get back in the win column after your loss before. How did you change your training camp? What did you do to adapt?
Like, every fight I have to fight with himself. I'm fighting with himself. Every training, pushing myself much more than I could ever imagine. I always trying to be better.
And what's next for Mr. Juska?
Next fight, as soon as possible.
Would you like anyone particular? You're going to stay at this weight? Do you want to fight before the end of the year? We've got a busy Cage Warriors schedule.
Doesn't matter what's gonna give me, that's why I'm fighting.
It's lovely to hear that. A true champion. Congratulations tonight, your winner, Arvidas Juska.
Arvidas Juska picking up an emphatic victory here at Cage Warriors 86. He really did do the business there with those knees early on though, Josh, and we're going to take a look at that action now.
Yeah, here was the early takedown attempt from Thorne, and he managed to chain it together very well, but you see immediately Juska posts, walks back up, and look at the control on the back of the neck here as the knee fires in. He pulls his man down into it, immediately